Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot card reading today. Let's talk about you, Sag, and let's see what's going on. Let's see what you can expect. Let's get ahead of the energy. Let's talk about you and the third week of, pretty sure it's the third week of May. Let's make 2 for a long weekend for those of you who celebrate. Happy long weekend. It's a long weekend here in Canada. This is the weekend that kicks off the summer, but the overall energy for this week, Sag, is there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Slap those ruby red slippers. Let's see what this means, but it's all about home is where the heart is. All right. So Spirit Guides, where do you want Sagittarius focus this week? 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Where do you want Sag to avoid or spend less time doing? The Hanged Man. Okay. And what do you need to know or what's coming to light is the 9 of Wands. What's on the bottom, my friends? 7 of Swords. What's that? 7 of Cups. Uncertainty. Okay. There's a little uncertain energy here, Sag. So let's talk about the 4 of Pentacles. This is where Spirit wants you to focus, wants you to spend more attention or more time doing. What aspect of that card you're talking about? 2 of Cups. Whoa. The High Priestess is in reverse. The Ace of Swords. They want you to focus on the words that you're using this week to get the results that you want. There's a challenging situation, I'm going to say, with somebody. We have the 2 of Cups here with the friends, family, coworker. And they want you to hold back a little bit and just be very smart and selective with the words that you're choosing. This is in reverse, and when I say this, let me show you the card I'm referring to, which is the High Priestess. And the beautiful gift of the High Priestess is knowing when to speak and when not to speak. So your intuition's telling you it might not be the right time to say something, it might not be the right time or the right words to say, and they want you to be very clear, cautious, and conscious about the words you use, the conversations that you have. Because there's a little bit of uncertainty here, we feel it here, with the person that you're not too impressed with. I do feel it's a work situation that the 3 of Pentacles is there. So I do feel there's a delicate situation this week, and you don't want to handle it the wrong way because it'll leave you in the dark. It could be financially leaving you in the dark, or it could just be emotionally leaving you in the dark. There's the Chariot and the Page of Wands. So you want to find a solution going forward with this person, and this is the week where they want you to focus on that. Focus on the solutions, focus on the resolutions, and be very specific and cautious with the words that you choose to use this week. What they want you to avoid is the Hanged Man. Let's understand that. Or spend less time doing. 6 of Cups is in reverse. Justice. They want you to spend less time thinking about the past with this person. There might be a difficult past, a difficult history. They could be doing something right now that's difficult. They want you to spend less time dwelling on that and more time focusing on how to move forward, how to find a solution, how to get around this, how to resolve this conflict and this issue. You might not like to hear that, Sag. Whatever they're saying or doing here, it's going to be something that you got a little something to say. Maybe vent it out on a friend or a family member, write it out and just get it off your system and get it off your chest. But they don't want you to dwell on it or focus on it. They want you to focus on solutions and how to move forward. And to get that hermit feeling and that feeling again of just not saying everything, being just very selective with what you say. Only say, this person's on a need to know basis, Sag. Only say what they need to know and what needs to be said. Less is more here. Because what you need to know, what's coming to light, is you're going to be offended. You're not going to be impressed with what this person is saying or doing this week. It's going to piss you off. The 9 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. There's a Knight of Wands. And there's strength. So there's you. And when we have our Knights, right, our Knights let us know energies, directions, how things are moving. But they also are head-to-head. When there's 2 Knights, we got a head-to-head battle. We got like Mario versus Luigi. Property Brothers, Jonathan versus Drew. We got ourselves a little head-to-head combat. But these ones are moving in the completely different direction. They're moving away from each other. They're not moving towards combat. They're moving away. They're on different pages. They're not seeing things the same way. So what you're about to find out is you and somebody here are not on the same page. You are not looking at things the same way. And you don't like it, right? It could be a critical energy of you, but that's what's coming to light, is that realization and that understanding. And there it is again. They really want, there's like a warning that goes with it, Sag. There's the strength. They might get unhinged. What? Hold on. How are they going to react? Why are you warning that? I'm getting like like they might not react. There's the 10 of Cups. Death. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, if that's the thing, like if you do say something that this person, it's like, I'm hearing unhinged. This person's unhinged. They will not tolerate it, deal with it, and it will get real ugly real quick. So that's why they want you to be very cautious and very careful. This person's like on a mission, or on a mission to destroy. This is like a destroyer. And so you want this to work out in your favor, right? You don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to be on the receiving end of whatever the hell this is. So that's what they really want to highlight. That's why it's really important, Sag. Be very careful and cautious with the words that you choose in the conversation with this person, because they are going to be unhinged. They are going to react. So if your initial reaction isn't saying what you need to say, you're probably never going to get the chance to say it again, because this person will just go off. I'm so sorry you're dealing with someone like that. And that's why there's like this uncertain energy. And the world, what's the world? What's the world? The 5 of Cups. Dealing with this the right way will allow this situation to subside. You won't have to deal with it anymore. So the key this week is communication, and in order to get what you want. Okay, so what's happening? What's going on? What's taking place? What's going down? Can we get the details? Little detail here of what Sag can expect with this disruptor. Hangman's in reverse. Okay. 4 of Swords. You're going to feel like no matter what you do, you can't please this person. And there's the 10 of Swords. And you're going to be at a crossroads energy. But here's the thing. If you're going to leave this job, leave this position, leave this work situation, you want to leave on your own terms, right? You want to leave when you're ready, when you got things lined up, when you're good to go. So there's an element here where they don't, it's a very delicate situation. And you want, like I said, you want it to go your way. And if you're going to leave, you're going to leave on your own terms, not this person's terms. You're dealing with a very difficult person here, Sag, and this does not go. You were going to be very surprised with how you thought it was going to go one way and it goes another. And there's the Knight of Pentacles. What's happening? Because you're uncertain. You don't. Here's the person, the Queen of Pentacles. There's the Knight of Swords. This person rushes to conclusions or rushes to someone. The Strength. They're gossiping. There's a lot. This person's manipulative. That's what's going on. They're manipulating you and they're manipulating other people, and you might see through that. You might see what they're doing. We got a gaslighter here, Sag, but there's like uncertainty because, well, that's what manipulators and gaslighters do. They make you feel uncertain. They make you feel like you're crazy. They wonder. You're not crazy. You are correct, but this person seems to be in a powerful position here, or at least have a lot of influence. So the way that you handle this needs to be very thought out. Otherwise, you're going to be sacrificing something that you don't want to sacrifice. It's not going to turn out the way you want, right? You think you're going to go into the office and you're going to be telling the president of everything that they did, and the president's going to look at you and say, you're fired, get out of my office, right? Like, it will not go the way that you want it to go. This person has some kind of pull or some kind of influence over that. And that's why that's your message this week. This person's toxic, and you know it. But sometimes there's nothing you can do about that. If you want to leave your job, if you want to quit your job, you're going to do it on your own terms when you're ready, not when they're ready to do it because you pissed off an unhinged person. What do they do this week? Can I understand what it is that they do to upset Sagittarius so much? What is it that they do? Are you more liked, Sag? Are you more liked? That might just be it. You're more liked. People might like talking to you, might come in the lunchroom, more people are like, hey, more people want to tell you about their weekends, more people just like talking to you. You're just more liked than this person, and that bothers them. What the fuck do? They want to hurt you because they don't want you working there anymore. Wow. They don't want you working there anymore, Sag. It bothers them. It does. Look at them. It bothers them that people like you more. You might be better at the job as well. The clients might like you more. People in the office or the building. Someone might work at the Home Depot, like in your, like I'm seeing 2 Home Depot guys like talking in the paint section here. So it's pettiness and it's immaturity. It's because that more people like you, so they want to push you out. They want people not to like you, to see the bad side of you, so they're kind of setting you up a little bit. And for some of you, they just want you gone because people like you more. So some of you, they want you to look bad, so people aren't liking you as much. Some of you, they just want you gone. So you have a very manipulative person who's jealous. Okay. Sag, let's grab some oracles. It's not the most great, well, stay true to yourself when it comes to the situation so that you're not being put in a bad position that you don't want to be in. Let's grab some oracles, and then we're going to get back into the tarot, and we'll see what else comes through, maybe get some advice, or see what else you need to be aware of. What does Sagittarius need to surrender to? Non-action. That is the theme this week, and that might be so hard for you, Sag. Now is the time to be still. So breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. And Sag, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Robin. And for those of you that are returning, thank you so much for your continued support and for returning. I sincerely appreciate that. And as always, I do ask that while you're here and listening, if you're resonating, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up, hype the reading, comment on the channel. It really helps my channel. So thank you for your support, Sagittarius. Let's get you some career advice here. What is the career advice? Cutting ties. Yeah, we're feeling that just a little bit. They want the bottom. Relationships. Business partner, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted right now. Make choices with extreme caution. Very strong theme of your weekly reading here, Sag. We have the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can and will bring prosperity. And cutting ties. You might need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges, so go with grace. Keep that reference, baby. Keep that reference. This is the this is a part that I don't think is going to be hard. You appreciate. This is what you need to do this week. Saving face. I know. You might need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want, to keep the peace, or to get the result you want. I think that's difficult, and I think this person's really making that difficult, Sagittarius. All right, let's get you some advice. What do you recommend? What do you suggest Sag do? Do they look for a new job? Do they just not say anything, or do they tactfully? What are you saying here? We got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. They want you to focus on what you want. So there's the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I hope this reading sheds clarity on it, because you're going to be wondering, like, why is this person acting like this? Why don't they like me? What did I do? You didn't do nothing, Sag. Sometimes your light is just going to rub the devil the wrong way. Some people just aren't going to like you, right? You're not going to... But I feel this is like you're trying to understand. What are they doing? Why are they doing this? Why are they acting like this? Why are, there's this like element where they want you to make the choice to focus on solutions and what you want to do. Do you even want to stay working there? Do you want to resolve it with this person? Do you want to find a new job, find a new company? What do you want to do? We know why their person's doing it. If some of you, you'll never know why. It's not like they're going to come up and say, I'm jealous because everyone likes you, right? That's what the cards told us, but no one's ever going to say that to you, at least. I don't think anyone's going to say that. So it's like it's something that you may never actually get the answer to. So you can focus on that, you can dwell on that, or you can make the decision to invest in your future and really decide, do you want to work with this person? Do you want to deal with this? Do you want to raise this to management? Do you want to resolve it with this person? Or do you want to find a new job? What do you want to do, Sag? That's going to be your choice and your choice alone. And that's why they want you to really take the time to think about that before you react. That's what they want you to say, because your initial reaction, the way you feel about it right off the bat, right? Let's say this person's slandering you in the lunchroom and you walk in and then everyone goes silent, right? The way you feel in that moment is not the way you're going to feel at the end of the day or in a couple of days. So that's why they don't want you to react, because I think the person's reaction will be not good, not good. So not good. It will not give you what you want. So that's the message. You're never going to know truly why they're doing it. I've given you the reasons that I feel here, right? But like I said, no one's going to come and tell you. That's the message here, Sag. To get the results that you want, take a few moments to pause and think about how you want to react and how you want to deal with it. That way it's on your terms, not theirs. That's what I have. That's what I got. that's what's going down. So Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and as always, if it resonates and benefits, and if you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description box, but it's also pinned in the comment section for my website. So let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. For those of you who have the long weekend this weekend, happy Make 2-4. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend with your family and your friends. And for those of you that don't, I still hope you're having a great weekend. I think your long weekend will probably be later. But let's close your reading with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Sag? We got 2, Sag. Do you have 2 questions? Let's find out. Question number 1. Ooh. You shall not. Okay? And question number 2. You're not going to like this answer. Accept your fate. Okay, Sagittarius, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.